Hey everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the Human Battle pilot. Now today's a little bit different. As you can see, it's raining a little bit in the background, but that's not going to stop us because our first person today is all the way in Washington D.C. We're here in Florida right now, but our first question.
Smoke up my ass, telling me working there 8 hours a day cleaning, telling me that food is great, people love it. I am shitting myself.
Well, if you're shitting yourself, you should wear diapers. You know, at your age, it's okay if you shit on yourself. I got some Depends in another room. Let me go get them.
Are you?
I'm fine.
You're just trying to act like a fucking idiot to make yourself sound.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
And stop sounding like
You sound like a fucking idiot yourself.
I sound like an idiot.
So I brought it back to you. I think that's kind of gross.
We need to calm down.
Unbelievable. Now I know the problem in this rack. I'm staring at it.
Not only did he get fired from his job, this happened.
Do what you have to do.
Sir, put your hands in front of you. Palms together.
I had, whoa, like what? What the heck is that? What did I do? I said, where did I break the law? It was a scary moment.
I am fed up.
So, you know, why am I hiring 2 people now that went to jail? Number one, I said the best of the best. I didn't say the smartest. But he is the best cook the world has ever seen. So, the first contestant on our pick today is Bradley the Cook. Alright, so on to our next contestant for the game show. We're going to have to travel somewhere because, just so y'all know, is we have this tournament right here, but about 8 weeks ago I had another tournament. Now, I had different reasons for this other tournament, but it was a tournament by itself. The tournament was actually a science fair. I gave over 10 people a just random thing that they had to do a scientific study and explain. So, I'm about to go down. They are at the final 3, and I'm going to get to choose who goes on to be for the Human Battle.
Blue Angel number 8, Lieutenant Dave Steffi from Birmingham, Alabama, is the squadron's naval flight officer and events coordinator. Commander Mac.
Just waiting out for the Center for Hire, Envoy 9857.
Let me finish.
Hey, are we close to being there?
What's your name?
So I'm Tyler Mills.
Good to see you. Ty is spelled out.
T-I-Y-E.
T-I-Y-E. Good to see you. And we got a leaf.
Yes, we do.
And a fossil.
Yes. Would you like to hear about my project?
I am thrilled to hear about your project. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Okay. And what grade are you in?
I am a junior in high school.
You're a junior.
Yep.
So you're going through the whole SAT application process, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a busy year.
Yes.
But not too busy that you couldn't pull off some outstanding projects. So let's hear about what exactly you're doing.
Alrighty. So I'm assuming.
Seriously, nobody cares what that fucking bitch has to say, or his husband. My name is Brian, but y'all can call me B. Ryan. And my science fair project, I was drawn to explain behavioral health. That's for, you know, the non-discrepancy. We call it crazies, you know. So, I decided to talk about a mental illness. And instead of having a bunch of little poster boards that nobody's going to read, I decided to chicky about it. So here we go. This is a song about Russell Moore and why he can't go to the grocery store. He stays up every night past 4 a.m. At first I thought it was pornography or trying out that pocket pussy. But he is on a WebMD. He is thinking about when he pees it feels a little funny. I offered him some Tylenol PM, but he said no way in hell, it's got pseudoamphetamine. The next morning I offered him some coffee. He said, you motherfucker. You know I will die if I taste artificial sweetener. He's a hypochondriac, for sure. And he's bitching like he's never bitched before. He's a hypochondriac, for sure. And he's reading those labels like never before. I talked to Dr. Brad, he has a PhD, and he does say that Mountain Dew has yellow number 5. But you will not die, you'll just lose your PvP. Russell says with no water filter, it tastes like shit and you will die. Don't even think about flavored water because it has colored dye. He eats eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Olive oil is the only way to cook. It has to be extra virgin, kinda like him. He's a hypochondriac, for sure. And he's bitching like he's never bitched before. He's a hypochondriac, for sure. And he's reading those food labels like never before. Next up is Bill Y, and he got the topic of blood and blood cells. Let's take a look. A cycle on the side of the vein, then it means you're right in the middle of the...
In the bloodstream, yeah. Our heart pumps the bloodstream all day. Circulates red cells and white cells all day. All day.
Got me a heart and it's up in the way, and it keeps on pumping to keep me alive. It's got 4 chambers and they work all together. That's a very strong muscle, so I gotta work all day.
Bloodstream is a very warm place, keeps us together. Bloodstream, baby. Bloodstream runs to your spleen.
Gotta keep it strong, so I exercise.
In the bloodstream.
Say what?
Circulation.
Yeah.
Bloodstream runs to your spleen. Bloodstream runs to your spleen. What I mean, bloodstream, that's what
The third person had a family emergency, and we understand, but he just decided to head out. So it comes down to 2 instead of 3. And the winner is, and moving on to the new tournament of Human Battle, 2nd annual. is Bill Y, the science guy. Our next contestant, it's really hard because I couldn't even call, but he has taken a vow of silence. I had went over all the way over to Buddha Land, and I said, look, we want your best monk. And they did a competition. You know, there was one that didn't, you know, vow to not speak, and he said, the way that they do that is who can hit their head the hardest. So we're going to show you a little bit of a competition, not very long, but in the end it will be the next player on the second annual human battle.
She said that was odd because even it was just watching. I can't do this. I can't drive in front of the house if the lights are all off.
So, on this next segment, I had called my cousin Benny and said, Benny, I need help on finding the best of the best. Now, usually Benny has the worst of the worst, but comes across a lot of people. So, Benny? Thank you. And Ben, I just want you to know that I might have assisted, but the people over the past 22 years on my show, they help themselves or have people to assist them. But no one can change unless they want to change. Over the 22 years, well, we've had a lot of returns and a lot of, you know, but my problem today, and when you had asked me about this, is I have 5 people in the past 22 years at different times that were not only returns, but you know, they were the best of the best in their fields. First up, he goes by the name of Blood. Blood is a vampire. Unfortunately, there's just a wee bit of problem. Back in 2019, yeah, everybody knows how bad it was. The pandemic was going around, and he bit somebody to get some blood and got COVID-19. Ever since then, he has had a fear of blood. What are you supposed to do when you're a vampire and you have a fear of blood? So I talked to him, and he wants to make something of himself. And I said, you know what? I've got a cousin that is about to have a tournament. So, the first person I'm sending to the second annual human battle, he goes by Blood.
When you knocked on my door.
My second is similar to the first. He dates way back. Some may say you call him a gigolo, but he goes by the name of J.E. Now, J.E. was one of the biggest pimps, P-I-M-P. He was one of the biggest pimps out on the streets of Los Angeles. Unfortunately, I'd say 2008 and beyond, the internet came out. And hoes do not need a pimp when you have the internet. There was Craigslist, Plenty of Fish. So, what is he to do? That's all he knew since he was a little boy. Let's take a look. As a little boy, he's been pimping. And the saying used to be, pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy. Pimping's impossible now because of the internet. So, I'm sending them to you for the second annual Human Battle. The third was one of my first guests. This man was the first person in history to ever beat Jenny Craig. He helped so many people with obesity. I know y'all know this name right here. We're talking about Brad Simmons. That's right. But, unfortunately, you know, back in the 90s, late 80s, everybody was working on it. But now we got Planet Fitness, and we got all these gyms, plus plastic surgery. Now you don't even have to work out. You can just get surgery done to get the fat off of you. So what is Brad Simmons to do? So, I told him, all he's got to do is go to the second annual Human Battle. My fourth person on the list. This man was in World War III. He was in the Navy. He was the captain of the squad, and he saved and helped our country for many, many years. But PTSD got to him. And since about 1996, he has changed his name. He is Echo the Pirate. And I told him, I said, look, you're wanting to win again? You want to steal from the rich and give to the poor? And there's only one place you can go. Everybody say it with me now. Come on, come on. Second annual Human Battle. The last one on my list. He goes back even further from the last one. You know, and he tried and tried and tried and tried to just believe that reality wasn't true. But he finally came to an acceptance in his life to realize that disco is dead and will forever be dead. No more Saturday Night Fever, you know, no more of the Y2C. I told him, I said, if you want to make a statement, I can't promise you that it'll come back. But if you were to win the second annual Human Battle, you have a chance. You have a chance right there to spread the word. So, there's the 5 that I'm sending you. All these men, they deserve a chance. They were the best in their field, and now they got a second chance to go to the second annual Human Battle. Ben, I'm going to send back over to you, but I just want to tell you, your birthday's coming up. We hope to see you at the next family gathering. Take care of these people for me. I'm Benny Jones, and I'm out. Thank you, Benny, and I will. Look, yesterday I promised that we were going to do all the other contestants, but we are already at number 20. Unfortunately, the weather was unpredictable and we got rain. Tomorrow, we only got 4 players left. We're also going to go over some of the games, the rules. Who knows what else surprises could come along. We just want to say thank you to everyone, and this is going to be the best. We'll see y'all tomorrow.